All right, Apple's newest products are hitting store shelves this Thursday, 2 days.
Very, very exciting, but maybe a little expensive for some folks. Are they worth investing your hard-earned money in? Shelley Palmer is here to tell us all about this. So first of all, we want to know what you think about the situation with Apple versus the government trying to get into the iPhone. What's basically happened at this point?
As you know, I have come out the very first day saying this phone can be hacked by third-party hackers. What are they doing? This was about encryption, and truthfully, everybody won. Every human being in America and the world won, because with encryption secure, there have always been hackers who are skilled enough to get into any kind of device. What there has never been is a way for anybody to get into any kind of device in the form of a backdoor, which is a virtual skeleton key or a metaphorical skeleton key. And they were asking Apple to make one. And for all of us, we are very happy that that didn't have to happen. Everybody wanted that phone hacked, and there were plenty of people who could do it, but not everyone could do it, and that's the good news.
All right, let's talk about the Apple products. We didn't get a new Apple Watch, but we did get a price drop, a pretty substantial price drop, 25%. It's now $299 instead of $399. What do you think?
So they say it's the best-selling smartwatch of all time. Whether that's true or not is hard to know because they don't release sales figures. What I will tell you is that if you're lazy enough to want a smartwatch, and I'm one of those people who are lazy enough to want a smartwatch, looking down at your wrist to get a notification or to see a text message is pretty awesome. They're just not... They're nice to haves, they're not need to haves. And what they did notice is that people who do love them like to change out their bands a lot. So they made a bunch of bands. And if you're an Apple Watch person, be happy. And if you were thinking about it and now you're thinking it's cheaper, the price point's probably going to drive a little bit of sales.
Yeah.
All right, how about the iPhone SE?
So that's interesting. That's an iPhone 6 or 6S crunched down into a 4-inch size.
So it's the size of, this is my old iPhone 5S, my work phone, and this is the size of the phone that we're talking about.
And so and here's a 6, right? Here's a 6S. So this is the biggest one, and that's the little one. You can kind of hold them both up.
Yeah.
And there are people who like to one-hand the phone. You cannot one-hand the 6.
This is a lot easier
the 5
to hold.
you can one-hand. So basically, it's not a new product. It's just all the innards of the 6 into a 5-size body, a 4-inch body.
So you think that's going to drive iPhone sales?
A lot of people really have told me, and I'm not a small phone person, and I don't care about the one-handing. I have dedicated myself to two-handing the phone, which I really enjoy because I don't need a tablet. But there are people who like to have an iPad and like to have an iPhone, and everyone's told me that they're so psyched about it. I'm like, really? Okay, knock yourself out.
Speaking of iPads, there's a bigger iPad, the iPad Pro. It's almost 10 inches, and Apple says it could replace your laptop. I mean, it has a laptop price just about.
It really does. But there are two things. When they came out with the iPad Pro 12-inch a while back, I brought it on the show, and it's gigantic. You don't even know how to hold it. So this new 9.7-inch iPad Pro will be the regular size of an iPad that you're used to, and this thing is spec'd out beyond spec'd out. They have gone crazy. They also priced it crazy, but it's an amazing phone, and it has the ability to use the Apple Pencil, which is a really great device. Now, they say it replaces a laptop, and I'm telling you, if you're an iPad person, then you know what an iPad can and can't do. Here's what I don't want to see parents do. Do not run out and buy an iPad Pro for your kid and say it's a laptop, because if you're a student, you need a real PC. You need a computer, a Mac or a PC, actual computer laptop, not an iPad. They're just crippled.
How much is it?
They're like really expensive. At the top end, they're $899 without the case. The Apple Pencil's $100, and the case is $150. So you're at laptop pricing anyway. And
Which, you can get a MacBook Air 11-inch for close to that.
You can, for sure. And the cheap one is $599. You still got the $100 pencil, and you still got the $150 case with the keyboard. So you're in laptop pricing anyway. It's not a laptop replacement.
All right, lot to cover there. Shelley Palmer, more info on your website, shelleypalmer.com, or at Shelley Palmer on Twitter.
Thank you.